All right, you white supremacists. Washington School District to cut musical classes for promoting white supremacy and institutional violence. Nobody promotes institutional violence more than freaking my music class in 8th grade. God, that freaking director was the worst. A Washington School District recently announced that it plans to cut music classes for promoting white supremacy and institutional violence. Olympia School District, which comprises of 19 schools that enroll nearly 10,000 students, had a school board meeting this week and voted to eliminate the district's music classes. During a 3-hour meeting April 13th, the board discussed cutting the 4th and 5th grade orchestra classes. Thank God. Those 4th and 5th graders, you need to stop learning about music and start learning about your gender. God, that's way better for you. Equips you for way more things in life, idiots. To accommodate the district $11.5 million budget shortfall to combat racism. Oh, cutting 4th and 5th grade band orchestra classes to accommodate $11.5 million budget to combat racism. Oh, who are you hiring? Ibram X. Kennedy come teach a class? School board director Scott Clifton explained that the district's elementary instrumental music courses were disproportionately administered at each campus. Disproportionately administered? We know that people experience different amounts of time in elementary instrumental music education. Clifton stated, we know that there are some places where students never miss core instruction as a result of going to an instrumental class. We know that there are other campuses where they struggle. The school board director said is entrenched in and surrounded by white supremacy culture. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh. If they were racist past 4th grade, they're already too late for them. That's so true. But only 4th and 5th grade, because 4th and 5th grade racism? Yes. Everyone knows 4th and 5th graders are some of the most racist people you can possibly meet on the face of the planet. Every time I meet one of them, I'm like, ugh, you guys are disgusting. The ways in which... The ways in which of all our institutions. Exactly. He added, there's nothing... He added that there's nothing intrinsically white supremacist about string or wind instrument music, but that the courses have the potential to push a racist culture within the district. How? How does pushing a class on string and wind instruments potentially push a racist culture within the district? Oh, because only white people can afford those things? I remember I couldn't afford my instrument, and the school gave them out. The ways in which all our institutions, not just the schools, but local governments, state government, our churches. Oh my God, yeah. Churches are so white supremacist. Have you ever been to an AME church? Those black churches are full of white people. Our neighborhoods inoculate and allow white supremacy culture to continue to be propagated and cause significant institutional violence and things that we have to think about carefully as a community. Are we making things worse? Or are we making things better for our younger and younger generations? That article we just read about Gen Z being the most annoying people to work for and have working for you, why do you think that is? Oh, I can think of a perfect example right effing here. How about you just let kids be kids? Let them play the stupid instruments instead of confronting them with things like white supremacy. Hey, 4th grader, have you ever heard about white supremacy? Come over. I'm going to teach you about your intrinsicness of your whiteness that you can't change, but you should hate yourself for every single day. And you start eating crickets immediately and give up the instruments and start going to BLM protests and start voting for Joe Biden as soon as possible, even if before you're 18. Praise God. Because if you don't, I'm going to lose it. And I'm going to freaking scream. This is another reporting with Derek.